Thank you to this handy dandy can opener, nigga.
Sick with no remedy. All my thoughts come from loud and some Hennessy. God told me show mercy to my enemy, but the devil saying make his ass a memory. I'm blacking out and yesterday is just a blur to me. And the only way to stop me is to murder me. I spit it hot, I burn a track to the 3rd degree. A surgeon to the beat, I give it open heart surgery. I give it life, I keep it real. I'm spitting life, my wrongs, my rights, my kids and wife. Life's a gamble, I'm pitching dice. Bob Barker grind, looking for the right price. Stuck in the trap for the cheese like mice. Lands on.
Hooray! Info guy, you tricked the shit out of me. I was sitting there rolling up. All I see was the countdown come on.
Oh, I thought that was ready. My bad.
Oh, nah, you good. I was like, shit. I had to run upstairs and change my shirt real quick.
Yo.
Yeah, man, we back, man. Another beautiful episode. Boy, I wish we can remember the numbers. One day, if I'm not lazy, I might count them shits out. So we can be like, welcome to episode such and such.
Yo, I gave up on like 216, bro.
Yeah.
So we passed 216, and that was like at the beginning of this year. So we probably almost at 300.
Yeah, you figured 2 a week for consistently for the last 2 years minimum.
Nah, more than that.
No, I'm saying two podcasts a week. Because when we was with Disco, we was about one. We was doing one. And then we used to do the Sunday joint when we was on the back porch.
I think we still did, even when we did Disco, I think we still did the back porch like on another day or something. I want to say
you might have. Shit, I had to go back and look. But like you said, we damn sure up there in the numbers though.
Bro, that shit over 250. That shit's ridiculous.
Yeah, we up there.
Look to us though.
Right. Being consistent.
Right.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Let me go get my liquor real quick. I'll be right back.
All right. But yeah, welcome to another episode. I'm sure nobody's up there yet. Oh damn, we got somebody here. Who is that? All right, somebody said something on Facebook. We hope you're having a wonderful weekend too. If you could leave your name in there, I will shout you out and say, you have a wonderful weekend too. But until then, have an awesome week, whoever you are, and whoever's listening in, man.
That is Renell McLeese.
Okay. What up, Nell? Okay. That's an old friend of mine back in the day. Like when I was young, back in the streets of Queens, New York. But yo, man, it's getting close to football season. I just want to throw that out there because football season. Good evening, Derek Caldwell. Yeah, what up, bro? Good evening, bro. Yeah, we just getting ready for this football season, man. I'm hosting a pool this year, fantasy joint. I'm jumping in that. I got a couple of other pools and other shit. I love football season, man. It's just something about football season that gets a motherfucker going. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody got a team. Like everybody might not have a basketball team, bro, but everybody got a football team, and during football season, it's just some shit, especially with Z, how he be doing.
Are we telling the truth about our team there, buddy?
I don't have a true team, bro. I mean, I like the Seattle Seahawks, but Russell Wilson went to the Broncos, so I'm kind of torn.
He's got a jersey, guys.
I'm torn. I mean, I got a jersey for both. I just haven't worn my Bronco one yet because I don't have no shoes to match it. But
shit.
So that shit orange and blue. But yeah, I'm getting some white and orange Air Force Ones made just for
and that. Listen, I know all the real Jets fans over the years because they had to deal with that misery. I don't want to see no new niggas talk about the Jets this year because I feel like they're going to be pretty decent. I don't want to see no bandwagon niggas out there.
Yo, you watching Hard Knocks?
Hey, Jimmy's favorite team is the NFL.
Yo, now I will say this: if Jimmy, only pass he gonna get from me is if he fuck with the Jets. Oh, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because the Jets are kind of related to Queens a little bit. The Jets is more of a Queens team. So if he was to say I'm gonna fuck with the Jets this year, I'll give him a slight pass on the strength of that.
I'll give him a pass. I can see that.
So can y'all give me a pass on if I say Seahawks? Because I've been with the Seahawks.
Yeah, okay, yeah. If you're going back, yeah.
And then if I say Broncos, because they got my quarterback. Like, I'm torn between these, bro.
I think one time he said he liked the Rams or something. Like
I never liked the
I don't know. It was some team. He was like, oh, I like these guys now.
Nah, it was the Vikings. It's the Vikings. It's the Steelers.
I remember he bet on the Rams a lot that year. That might have been why he kept saying it.
I like these guys.
I got a nice piece of change off that.
Right.
Z, I was talking about that. I was talking about how the pools and all the pools that we
fantasy joint.
All the joints that we in. Like, I love this time of year because I'm winning. Side money comes in.
Right. Speaking of the joints you sent me that we got to register for, which one? That's the joint with Big Sis. I don't want to say a name, but the joint we been in. Because you forwarded me an email and you was like, yo, you got to register and then pay the entrance fee. I don't know if you remember that.
I did. I sent it to you.
Yeah, you forwarded it to me. So when I was reading it, I was like, oh shit, okay. I didn't know if it was a new one or the same one we've been in.
Nah, that's something new. That's another joint. That's from my people from work because I got.
Oh, okay. I bet. Okay.
Check it out because it's dope. Because you only pick one team a week.
Oh, got you.
You just got to pick the winning game.
Got you. Okay.
But you can't pick the same team twice.
Got you. I bet. Yeah, I'm definitely going to register for that then. I ain't know if it, because at first I was like, damn, wait a minute. I'm still in there. Why the fuck did I get kicked out? I thought it was a whole different joint. But all right, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, sorry, America. We talking roses.
Yeah, we talking. We love this time of year. Like,
yes.
Know, I don't even like. There's teams I don't even care about, but I be needing them to win. You know what I'm saying? So it's
bro.
Like,
I'm gonna tell you ain't gonna fuck me up this year. Jacksonville and Tennessee. Them niggas, I couldn't catch them niggas whether I bet with them or bet against them. I was wrong every fucking time, yo. Not this year.
Yeah, but I'm drafting in my fantasy drafts. I'm drafting Trevor Lawrence this year as one of my quarterbacks because this is what, third or fourth season.
Yeah, and
he's been getting better, and they've been surrounding him. So I'm looking for him to capitalize. I'm not getting Dak Prescott. However.
Right. You know what I said I'm gonna do? It's a little fantasy football gym. It's gonna be a few different rookie quarterbacks starting this year, and the fact that it's a passing league, they're gonna be throwing a lot of check down routes. So either they running back or they tight end is gonna get a lot of fucking catches. So I'm just trying to see after preseason who, you know what I mean, like who's rookie is gonna start and then what they tight end look like, and if they got a receiving running back.
So you going
from Charlotte.
You gonna pick?
Yeah, he gonna start. He definitely gonna start. Yeah.
And with his, like, he got upside. So
right.
Him being in the gym.
Somebody like that. Yep.
Yo, the nigga from Atlanta.
So you just gonna tell us your strategy? Like,
I mean, that's just for the tight end. That ain't the whole team. Bro, that's just how I might pick my tight end. That's how, like Jimmy said, I'm gonna find a gym because them rookies, it's gonna be like 4 or 5 rookies starting, and they're gonna be too scared to throw it down the field every play. The niggas gonna be checking down like a motherfucker, yo.
High ass percentages and shit like that.
Right. So all you gotta do is catch that one tight end or that running back that they gonna be throwing to all the time. Good money.
Yo, Atlanta gonna be surprisingly good this year, bro.
No, like, you think so?
Yo, bro, they got the running back dude. I think his name is Beyond or something. Yo.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. He's nice. He is nice.
Hey, yo, him, they already had a run. Then Ritter, they know it, but they're going to run the ball 70 times a game, bro. Like, it's going to be a run-based offense. I can see them doing a little something.
Right.
Man,
Here we go, wise guy. You ain't even make the playoffs last year, nigga. Nigga ain't even make the playoffs. It ain't never been a year I ain't make the playoffs at least.
Facts. Facts. Right. If you don't make the playoffs, sit down.
Get the fuck out of here.
I can't wait. I can't wait to play.
He didn't want to talk about these guys are trash.
Oh, he said he got chips though. He got chips.
You got one. You got one. Don't say chips. You got one.
Yo,
you got one chip.
You got one. You don't have Pringles. You got a single ruffle. You got a single ruffle.
And don't make me put up these head-to-head stats because head-to-head, pause, I'm 3-1 against you, brother. Like, you might have won that one chip, but when we play each other, I smack you every time.
Pause, Granddad. Pause.
I think that was when you said head-to-head. Info guy, I need to be sharper on your pause game.
Yeah, I definitely said pause. I
know it was like it passed through. Like it passed through.
Yeah. Don't worry, I paused myself.
Yeah, he did pause himself. But yeah, I love this season though, man. So getting ready for it.
Yes, sir. Can't wait, man.
Yo, you wanna we could talk about the weekend. Like we met up and went to Piedmont Park, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, we got some dope footage coming. He said insider trading. Fuck you, wise guy. But yeah, we got some dope footage for y'all coming soon. As soon as Info Guy put his magic on it. Excuse me. Went out there and chopped it up with the people. Got a lot of young people, surprisingly, too. You know what I'm saying? When I say young in their 20s, you know what I mean? But had a good time out there at Piedmont Park, man. Shout out to the city of Atlanta.
Shout out to the city of Atlanta.
Caught a lot of stragglers that was here for the Beyonce concert. So there was a lot of people that wasn't even from Atlanta that was down there that we was catching coming through. So pretty dope.
Yeah. Yo, you know what's crazy? I'm in a lot of y'all. I'm in a lot of group chats. I'm in one with y'all, right? So when you in a group chat, bro, like your phone liable to go off any time of day, any time of night, like just like out of the blue, bro. Like, like I'm in one right now, and that shit is going bananas right now. Like doing the show is going on, and I kind of, what's funny is I read one of the lines of the group chat, and I think they talk about the podcast. He killed that verse. That it was like, podcast, what they doing? Yeah, they all talk about the podcast. So,
cut on the podcast and get out the group chat, y'all.
Okay.
Oh shit. But yeah, I know we got like I said, we did get that dope footage. And we was basically asking them shit, relationship questions. We also, we asked them what it mean when you throw that hat in the air. It's gonna be dope. When y'all see it, man, we had a lot of fun out there. It was hot as shit. So I was drunk. We was all drinking, so part of me, because I was sweating. That was hot as a fuck out there, yo.
Yeah, it was. I'm gonna step out for a quick second. I'll be right back.
All right, I got you. But outside of that, yeah, man, it was dope, man. Like again, shout out to Info Guy. You know what I mean? Out there working his magic with the cameras and all of that. So as soon as he edited it, we gonna give it to y'all. But shit, outside of that, fuck. Weekend was hot. Nigga, it was 177 degrees today. You know what I mean? Wise guy finally know what you talking about. All that 120-degree weather out there in Vegas, bro. Nigga, it was so fucking hot out here, man. So salute to Summer. Shit. You showed up and showed the fuck out when it was finally time for you to show up, god damn it. Fuck out of here, nigga. It was hot as shit. But some joints that we posted on the page, I was going to kind of wait for Jimmy to get back, so I don't want to get into it too much, but I seen something, man, that Dion has said, and this is like one of the conversations I wanted to have today, because basically he was saying, have we gotten too soft as parents? And that's why these kids are soft. And like I said, I just had this conversation with my lady the other day. We was chopping it up, and I gotta say, yeah, I think as parents, man, like I just remember certain things that my mother wasn't putting up with, or she said no way the fuck more than I say no to my kids. You know what I'm saying? Like She said, no, way more than I say what I say to my kids. Like, listen, you know what I mean? So, but at the same time, I ain't gonna say just because I was a boy, because there was a little girls outside too. Like, we was trusted to go a little further. Like, she knew I had enough common sense and street sense, if that makes sense, as a younger kid. I ain't talking about 15, 16. I'm talking about 7, 8, 9, 10 years old. You know what I mean? She trusted me to go on the other side. She trusted me to be able to ride my bike and know how to weave in and out of traffic and not be fucked up. And it wasn't no cell phone, so she couldn't even call a nigga back then to make sure I was good. All she could do is go with her instinct and what she taught me. So I don't know if you trust your kids in that same light at that age. You know what I'm saying? You remember how I used to be 7, 8, 9 years old? You'd be way on the other side of town doing something you ain't got no business doing. But would you allow your child that freedom and that access? And
no, nigga.
Exactly. But the point I'm making, Jimmy, is that's what's making them soft. Because the fact that we was doing that, we ain't scared to venture out and do certain shit. We know how to maneuver and handle ourselves in the different situations amongst different people, because we had to be on a different side of town doing that. So
just to slide in from what you talk about.
Yeah, go ahead, take off.
But do you know, it's like we didn't have no tracking device either. You know what I'm saying? Had to, like, they got the phone. They got, you know what I'm saying? We ventured out, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was blocks away from my house. You know what I'm saying? Right. I was next city.
Right.
So we used to ride bikes when I was at Queens to Queens Beach, bro.
Yep.
Like, gone. Like,
shout out to Freeport. We used to steal all kind of bikes out there.
I don't even think kids steal them. I'm not encouraging stealing bikes.
Right.
So it's like, but we need to do it. Yo, we need to venture. Yo, we need to go venture. Yo.
Yeah, it's almost like, you know, I use your son, you know, my son, for like, you know, if Z got caught on the other side of Douglasville stealing some bikes with his friends, oh yeah, I'm gonna punish you. But there's going to be a little thing inside of me that, like, oh, you doing some normal kid shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, shit. Like, you ain't inside playing video games, threatening each other online. You know what I mean? Like,
shit.
Word.
Yo, so think about this, right? Somebody said something. Yo, think about this, though. The imagination the kids don't have nowadays. Because, right? Yo, my boss was like, yo, we used to play this game back in the day. Yo, he put 3 sticks on the ground, right?
Right.
He put 3 sticks on the ground, and he was like, they would you know, it would be a bunch of people on one side, a bunch of people on the other side. They pop the stick up, hit it, and it would fly, and they would take turns to catch it. Whoever caught ended up bringing it back. Then they started bringing up all type of games like what's that? Up against the wall shit. I can't remember. You throw the ball against the wall.
Wall ball.
Ball get hit with the ball and shit.
Wall ball.
For that game, bro. But it was just so many different games. The level of imagination that we had.
Right.
We go outside. We talked about this before. We went outside crack of dawn in the morning sometime. Sometimes we ain't even come in the crib.
Yeah. I remember the first time I broke night, you know what I'm saying? Like a nigga, as a kid, like, you know, 10, 11 years old, you might be with your little older cousin, you know what I mean? Whatever. You like, oh shit, nigga, I'm outside and the sun coming up. Like, nigga, that was the shit back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel sorry for their imagination. They can't have one because of the internet. They
can't because
they focus at
Wise guy easy. Wise guy don't tell on us. It's a statute. It ain't a statute of limitation. We damn sure did, yo. Nigga, it might be too hot. We might be like, man, fuck this shit. And just gonna start looking on somebody's porch. It's be like, nigga, that shit could have been a mini bike, a 10-speed. That shit could have had a pink seat. Pause.
Yo, we got some
comments.
Yo.
Go ahead.
Yo, read them comments, info guy.
Shout out to Freedom Towing.
What up, twin?
Somebody said, I think when we was growing, it's different from now. And with my son is 14 years old. And when he goes outside in the neighborhood, I call him every 10 minutes. He like, Mom, okay, I'm gonna call you. And my son ain't a bad kid, but these streets in New York, Queens, the streets in New York, Queens was rough and dangerous. So I worry a lot when he's outside. Yeah. I mean, all right, but we came up in the crack era, my nigga. Like, when kids was getting kidnapped. I mean, kids are getting kidnapped and sold now, but yeah, but see, that's the thing. They was shooting back then. It's just the killers back then was shooting the nigga they wanted to kill. They wasn't just shooting everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, but we came up in the wild era.
It's kids that got guns. It's killing kids.
The era, yeah. I mean, we did. I mean, I don't for a while. For real. I mean,
technology, bro. Kids don't go outside.
Right. That's all it really is. So when they do,
creative space is somewhere different now.
So. Okay, now, info guy, you saying this, right? Isn't that still on us to pull the plug and say, get the fuck outside, give me that phone, give me that laptop? Isn't that still on us as the parent at the early age to control that?
I mean, that's like our parents saying we shouldn't have got our beepers and fucking shit that we got and all the shit that we did when it came out. It's no different.
But we didn't. I'm talking about as a kid.
What I'm saying is that in different eras we grew up with different shit.
Right, and but you didn't have. I didn't have. Okay, I ain't gonna say you. I ain't had no pager at 10 years old. My daughter got her first cell phone at 10.
Bro. What I'm saying is, you didn't have access as easily to be able to get that. What I'm saying is that each generation is going to experience different things. So whatever it is now is whatever it is. Now, I'm not saying that you can't instill some of the old teachings that we might have, but this world is not that anymore where we used to be. So they got to adapt and switch it up to something different in order even to get ahead. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
So what you think of this though? Like, I agree with that, but when do you think of still teaching? It's still like, even though they have the technology, they still have they still gonna need social skill. Like, if you still like the phone is a necessity because it's a crazy world, yeah, but this been put time limits on, time constraints on what they're doing on that motherfucker. Like, as long as they're getting other, there's a viral video going around of this little girl, and she putting bullets in her hand. I think I posted. She putting bullets in her hand. Her father put bullets in her hand, and she's naming the type of round it is.
Right, the caliber and all of that. Yeah.
Yeah. Then he started.
The dude that made the Monopoly game, that black Monopoly game, with all the tattoos and shit all over his face.
Oh yeah, I've seen it before. He got the son and the daughter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one I'm talking about, he ain't playing no game. He's just talking to his daughter.
No, I mean, I know that's the dude. That's the dude.
But he's asking her questions. He asking her questions and shit, and she's answering. Like, I just feel like if we do throw that part in there, the education part, with the other bullshit, then I'm with.
No, I'm not saying don't instill some things that's gonna make for survival, right? Because you still gotta give them some survival things. Because if all that shit go away, they gotta, like, damn, even our generation or era, you know what I'm saying? They gotta know how to survive when it's just ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go fish and you gotta go.
Is us, because we were there during the change of that. We were there during the change.
Right.
On that change, that was us. So our children are now the children that we're talking about. So we did bring in this. We kind of made it to the point where we can't remember a phone number without a telephone. So I think, because I remember 20 numbers back in the day off top. So
Right.
I think, we actually orchestrated it in now, and then now we actually have a problem with it.
Like, did we do them a disservice?
We also rode horses, and we also did other stuff that we used to not do. So
no. But see, this is my thing. Did we do a disservice by allowing them access to all this technology? Because, like Jimmy said, before their brains even develop fully, we throwing cell phones in their face, so now they losing natural instincts they supposed to have. Like my oldest daughter has no sense of direction, and that makes no fucking sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, but she can get on that damn phone and figure out.
We just witnessed young people this weekend with a sense of
yeah, that's
like, where we don't like, and they were random people. They weren't just like, oh, we chose these people. These were random people.
Okay, but this is what I'm saying. If you would have took that cell phone away from them and told them get back to your hotel, they wouldn't have known how to. They wouldn't know how to read a map. They wouldn't have known how to.
Right.
Half these motherfuckers don't even know how to make a collect call, my nigga. They don't even know you can still call somebody. Not if you can't really call a cell phone collect, but if somebody got a landline. But that's the instincts I'm talking about, like just natural instincts that the computer took away from us.
I don't
we control and dictate that.
I believe their instincts has gotten better, bro.
I don't.
No way, man.
I just think that because we are just not a bro. There's more. The reason why I'm saying this is because
info guy, the cars are driving themselves for them. All they got to do is say, "Hey Google, call Z," and it's gonna dial my number. They don't got to remember it.
I get it, bro, but that's just technology. If all that goes away, it doesn't matter anyway. You're a human. You're gonna naturally have instincts. What I'm saying is, I've seen young people now be able to adapt to shit where they're not as like in a learning stage. Their curve is a lot shorter because of technology. So they are not only can adapt instincts, right? Because you know a lot of these young people are out here surviving like on their own. But I'm saying the technology side is helping them progress on making money, doing other things, not being like we've seen it. So that's why I'm saying in regards to I feel what you're saying and instilling those natural things that y'all feel like we should instill in our children. But I don't feel that they have naturally regressed because there's a lot of them that are ahead of us in our age. I'm just saying.
But that's happened before technology, though. There's always been younger people that are advanced. But what I'm saying is, like, we're talking about in a whole, and we're not being specific. Like what we asked at the park yesterday was specific questions. You know what I'm saying? And here's the thing about interviewing people in front of a camera. Everybody's going to give you their best self sometime, all the time. They're going to think of the best answers to say, and they're going to go, they're going to move forward. So sometimes
I think you kind of being a little biased on them, bro.
I'm not saying nobody was, but what I'm saying is, but it's a fact. Like when we do podcasts and people put their comments like about themselves, a lot of times it's the lowest or the highest. Like I'm not saying everybody, bro. I'm just saying what I've observed since we've been doing this is when we have a topic and it's like talking about a specific thing. If a woman on the line or a man, they're like, nah, not me, because I do always the best at what they do. So when when you take data in like what you do and what we do, like we're not saying that all the children are fucked up, bro. Like they're slower. Nah, that's not what we're saying. But what we're saying of what we went through, what they're going through, they obviously have it easier to make it, bro, than what we had to do. And that made us a little bit more battle tested, bro.
So give me some examples how they have it easier. Based on
like I said again, like when you had 10 friends back in the day, you had to remember all 10 of their numbers, or you had to write them down and keep them in a book somewhere. You didn't always have that book on you. Let's see, what else? Just remembering directions. You know what I'm saying? Like they got Google, get me over here to such and such. You had to remember how to get to these certain spots. You had to get lost a couple of times and then you figured the shit out. You know what I mean? Like it's just certain things. And like you said, I understand technology is the technology is there, but that's what the point that we're making. The technology that's there has made them weaker in certain areas. Yeah, they may be advanced in learning how to fucking diagnose certain things that they want to be a doctor. Certain things they're going to learn faster because there's more information out there and more access to it. But the simpler things, they're losing touch with that.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
Based on what y'all saying, so y'all saying that our generation then is weaker than our parents' generation.
No, absolutely. I would never say I got the strength of what my, white people and shit spitting on you. You know what I mean? Like, and you got to deal with that shit because you got 7 or 8 back then. They was having 13 kids. You know what I mean? Like, come on, son. Like, hell no. I'm never gonna be as strong as my grandfather. Fuck no. Man, you know what I mean?
Certain rights were available. Now let's think about this though. If a 10-year-old kid wanted to learn how to fix a car now, he could go to Google. He can go to YouTube. Like we had to learn it. We had to find someone to teach us.
Book this fucking big.
And we had to read said book.
Word.
Learn certain things. Like even I'm noticing the difference now as an adult. Fuck it, I'm going to YouTube. I'm not going to the mechanic right now. Like
info guy, like even something like this, right? They making it so simple. They took away a whole form of writing. They took away cursing.
I mean, because like I said, I learned on the books and in technology, bro. There's no simple curve because a lot of people are lazy any damn way. They're not going to even want to sit on and watch a video most of the time. But it's not. I get there's more access of that, but it's all really about the individual. What I'm saying is what I see visually, and if we go with statistics and facts and numbers,
I think you're saying something different then, because I'm saying if you pull the plug on that same technology that's helping them, they won't be advanced at all because now they're going to be trying to figure.
I don't believe that, bro.
You think these kids would know how to read an almanac? You think they can go and cross-reference certain things in an encyclopedia?
I believe that I think we kind of just look at just how we view through the lens of, social media. And shit.
I tell you like this. No, I'm gonna take note because I think again, maybe somewhere my point got lost. I'm speaking on my own personal children. I'm talking about my own personal children. Right. If I put a fucking encyclopedia in front of my 14-year-old daughter, she's gonna be like, Dad, if you don't get that shit out my face, I can tell her to look up the word information. She can Google that shit way faster than it's going to take me to get to this book and figure it out. So that's what I'm saying. She can be like, man, get this shit out of here. You know what I mean? Like, but that's my fault as the parent for not, in these days what a cross-reference would be is, okay, baby, yeah, you can sit here and Google to tell you that, but now let me show you I can actually physically read this shit, find it somewhere in the book. So just in case this phone ain't working one fucking day, you can still research certain information. That's what I'm saying. I felt I'm only going to put it on me. I ain't gonna give
you're explaining it like that, of course. Like, yeah, if you're a parent and you're not trying to give that information in that manner, or maybe we mistrack in doing that, then yeah, I agree with that.
Right, but that's the point he's kind of saying. Like in his headline, kids nowadays are soft because of the parents. I'm using that as an example. The fact that I know she ain't gonna be into this shit. When the hell is she really ever gonna need a fucking encyclopedia? I'm giving her a pass instead of doing something my mom would have did. Even though we didn't have cell phones and shit back then and computers like that, she still made me read like that. You know what I'm saying? Like getting in books and read and figure out how to find information. So the fact that I'm giving her a pass because they can just Google shit, I'm a soft ass parent. So that's to the point that he's making. That's what I'm trying to say for myself.
Well, I'm looking at it in a microcosm as like, hey, all right, if you're going out to find information, that information is coming from books. So, like,
I mean, yeah, it is, but
you know what I'm saying? Eventually, they're going, oh, fuck, the internet ain't working no more. Well, shit, I watched and heard that this is where they got this information from. That's what I'm looking at.
Yeah, but they don't even have a cycle. Like, where you gonna find one? Like, no, they're not. They're not gonna go look for anything, bro. They're gonna wait for it to come back up. Like keeping it 100, bro. They're not gonna go look like
Jimmy's Debbie Downer, bro.
Nah, I think he's telling the truth. When the last time you been in the local library? Like,
Bro.
for me, again, I haven't took my children to the library in years, my nigga, to go read some books.
Come on,
man. And I'm gonna keep. If I'm a shitty parent for doing that, then y'all can start chastising me now in the comments. But because I adapted to the technology, so it's just much easier for me to do it this way. But again, to the point Dion was making, that's me being a soft parent because
Right.
I should have lot 1 weekend out the month on a Sunday. Hell no, let's go ahead and get a fucking book. Y'all read this shit and tell me what the fuck you learned by the end of the week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I agree.
I mean, I'll be getting, I just, I'm the info guy. So I of course give my daughter the books, but what I'm saying is that I just don't look at as the kids now is that they're like that lost. I don't even think your kids is really that lost.
No. See, that's again, I'm not with the technology. They're not. I'm saying the simple, basic life skills that we had to learn in real time. They can Google that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like before they even attempt it, they can just Google it and figure it out through somebody else's view or what. You know what I mean?
I think based on you even speaking, right? How you're speaking, they can hear the conversations, bro. You know what I'm saying? They can hear the conversations, and so they're gonna see it, or they're gonna hear you speaking to your friends, or whatever the case may be. So they're gonna adapt. I just think, just like we was with our parents, how we adapted and moved a little quicker and did a little, you know what I'm saying? It's just, I feel like it's just like normal human nature, just like how basketball players are better now than they were, I feel, back in the day as a whole, like as a total. You know what I'm saying?
Because there's niggas that'll argue that you down on that part right there. Players from back in the day are better now. Not me, but I'm just saying, like that, that's not the Bible right there. That's not
okay. No, but I mean, I agree with you though, as far as what you're saying in regards to.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's not really a debate. We just to address the point he was making. That's why I said I'll just use myself as an example with my own children. Like certain things that I know what he's talking about, I can relate to, because it's like, yeah, I'm soft as hell. Why the fuck do I allow him to just use the phone for looking up all this information as opposed to sitting him down and putting the real encyclopedia in front of him and saying, hey, this is what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, or real Webster's dictionary in front of him. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't did that shit. I ain't gonna lie. I'm sure they're doing it in school, but I haven't done that shit.
Yeah, I
don't think the average people are
social interaction.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. But I'm gonna just, it's to keep it real show. So I'm gonna just speak for myself. If anybody else feels the same way or feels different, but just for myself, yeah, I ain't did that shit.
See, like, the view of it, as
I'm not doing that. I read books, yes, but
yeah, read books. But I'm talking about the searching and the researching of information, like the.
I think,
hell yeah. Like you said, we had to do a report.
Really about what information you want to give your kids, right? Just like Jimmy was speaking about the dude with his kid and the bullets and shit. Like, he don't teach them a lot of this patriarch stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He teaches them a complete opposite of what it needs. So, like, it's really about what information you want to give your children, how you want to raise them and instill with them. You know what I'm saying?
And then again, I guess to take it off of education, I still want to make basic survival instincts that they don't have because of technology. Like, again, right, just certain skill sets that just technology has taken that away from them, that they don't even need it. You know what I'm saying?
Social skills, my guy. Not the ones in college, but the average ones that are just roaming around these streets. Bro, we had an interview with one yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Y'all probably know exactly which one I was talking about. Like, he kept saying the same thing. He kept trying, but
yeah.
But what I'm saying is it's like it's just too much, bro. Like if your mother told you something, right, as a parent, and that's what it was, bro. Like you didn't have to fact check it. Like nowadays, you could fact check everything. Like I feel like it's too much outside of education. Outside, like there's a lot of kids are not even in a kid space no more. They're actually, you know, way more past being kids now. Like I mean, young, like we were too, but it's not. It's a little different, and that's just my personal belief.
Hey, my mom always say we just going through the shit that we
put them through. Correct.
That's it, bro. That's all it is.
Their attention span is way worse though, because they shit is on like 7-second TikTok video time. You know what I mean? 15-second, like so everything is old to them within a matter of a day.
Hey, grandparents are telling y'all better leave them grandbabies alone.
Hey, listen. Trying to acknowledge them.
Hey. Been on that game, go play some cards or go. Yo, my grandmother was on that type shit for real.
Hell yeah, get the fuck out the house.
We couldn't play that video game, but that's a dope little conversation.
Yeah, definitely.
Yo, what y'all think about this though? So, I gotta, people just be coming to talk to me, but so to that, I just want y'all opinion. He came to me, it was like, yo, bro, why is it that because he was in a relationship and he going through a little issue where they splitting up and she had cheated on him, right? So, and the problem that she cheated on him was he work a lot. My job, we work a lot. But he was like, he told me I could talk about it, so I'm safe to say this, but he wasn't giving her the type of attention. Like he wasn't, they still had sex and shit,
but it wasn't
giving her the ooh baby, the compliment.
I guess she wasn't satisfied, so to speak. She wasn't satisfied.
Got dissatisfied because she was tired of the just coming home, sex real quick, getting.
So it sounds to me like she got bored of the same routine almost. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's what I was trying to figure with him. He was trying to figure why. You know what I'm saying? Why would she do that? And he was like, yeah, I have been, the things he's been doing. But the thing about relationships though, and you could, y'all can agree or disagree, it doesn't matter, because this is what we're here for, is a lot of times where in a relationship, you lose or you forget to do the things that got you started in the relationship.
Right. That's what. Yep. And
from her side, if she worked and she found men all the time, right? If men are saying things like,
making her feel good,
those boosting up now even though he's at work long hours and tired when he get home, he said he wasn't complimenting as much,
right?
But still, does it justify the cheat?
No, don't justify it at all. She has to have a conversation with him. You know what I'm saying? Hell no, don't justify that shit. So yeah, she just got to have a conversation. Now, if she has the conversation and it continues, she has to be woman enough. I hate to say it, but either set an ultimatum or bounce. You know what I'm saying? Like before it come to that, you know what I mean? Like don't cheat either way. You know what I'm saying? Like because now you don't feel satisfied and you fucked up because you cheated. You know what I mean? So how can you ever make that shit right at that point? You know what I mean?
So do you feel like, because I've always felt like this, like when a woman cheats, right? Do you think, like, I feel like cheats, like more for reasons. Like, am I wrong? Like it's more emotional. Where like man cheat is just, it's probably just wrong place, wrong time, or
Look at the example you just gave. Like you said, I promise you, somebody got in the ear at work, like you said, was complimenting her. She was bored at home. I'm promised. That's how.
It's definitely at work.
That's how that shit happen all the time, bro. That shit happen all the time. Like, I'll just again use myself as an example. You know how many joints I've smashed off of strength of they just tired of being at home with their man and they bored. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you just fill a role for them, whether it's a fantasy. Like, women are sick. I need to start admitting this shit. You women are twisted. They live in this fantasy. You ever notice if you ever fucked a woman that's cheating on a man, how wet they pussy be and all of that? Like, most of the time, like, I promise you, like,
they ain't wet for him at all.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's very fucking rare you gonna smash a chick that got a man and she's like cheating, like this her first time or whatever, and the pussy's wet. Very fucking rare. Nah, her shit gonna be soaking wet, throbbing. Yeah, she gonna do some nasty shit she ain't never did before because she's bored. She bored at home. You know what I mean?
She waiting for this.
Yeah, she was waiting to get slutted out. That's why most of them joints y'all be catching, fellas, and you thinking you don't put it down crazy with your mouth pause, your game. Nah, it wasn't that. She was ready to get slutted out. You just caught on that right night. You know what I mean? And that's why she ghosted you, because she had to go home to a nigga. That's why you looking stupid.
So fellas in the relationships, right? Do not be, like, chivalry ain't dead, for one. I'm gonna say that. Like, and keep it, like, whatever you did in the beginning, fellas, keep that up. You know what I'm saying? Too, like both sides, because like I've been married a long time. Like, I know a lot of people who've been with their ladies short time, long time, and I know one thing. Like, all the niggas I know, when they've been with their lady for a while, or they, after a while, they all saying the same thing. Like it does become to get boring to a man. Like to a man, like we see Joyce walk by all the time, like bads, like, so to hold that down, right? To maintain from all those deflectors, we need to keep that same energy we had in the beginning. Right?
Got to, ladies. Got to. I mean, fellas, got to. I mean, well, both sides. Yeah, both sides. But you know what? You ever hear older people that you can tell still genuinely love each other, and they always get asked what are the main things, and they was like, yo, we still date. Like, we still go on dates. You know what I mean? Like, and we still enjoy each other. Like, this the first month and a half in a relationship where you just fucking all crazy and being extra nasty. Like, your whole relationship pretty much got to be like that. Now, I understand once you start raising kids, you catch those rocky moments where you just it ain't happening like that. But somebody has to take the initiative as opposed to stepping out, going to your partner like, yo, what happened to the fire? We used to do this, that, and the third. And you know what I mean? If they don't see eye to eye with you, maybe have another conversation, but then that's on you at that point to make a decision. But don't cheat. Just leave the relationship, yo.
Yeah, leave it. I mean, but we don't want nobody leaving nobody. So what we saying is, don't lose that spark. You know what I'm saying?
To begin with, you know what I mean?
Or whatever y'all had going on, both parties.
Ladies, you still got to be sexy for your man. Still make your man feel like you want him. That's one of the main things. Like, still make him feel like you want him. You know what I mean? Like, just do nasty shit, like go by and just grab his joint. You know what I'm saying? Like, just, you got to do all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, make that nigga, because I promise you, I don't promise you. Let me take that back. I don't promise you. But if he's at work and he works in an office environment with a lot of women and they know he's married and he treating his wife good, one of them joints is going to do that to him at work. And if
they're on.
Yeah. Because they know he a good man and this, that, and the third. Yeah, so you better do it at home. That way he know what he going home to and what he going to miss.
It's the women trying to, hey, Jimmy, you need some sugar? Everything all right? I'm like, yeah, I'm good.
I'm telling you.
She would beat your ass.
Yeah, she would. I heard you.
You heard?
Yeah, she would. She know that, but I ain't saying I'm doing anything. I just said that's what they do because they know, women is thirsty as shit out there, bro. I'm telling you right now.
They are.
They are.
That's why I'm glad I don't work around. Well, I don't work around people, period, half the time. But when I do, it ain't no woman hardly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They might be signing my little invoice, and that's it.
Bro, I got to run in the office from time to time and get like paperwork and shit. So I run in and run out. You know what I'm saying? Real quick. I might fart. So then nobody find me. So
yeah. I ain't got time for you to rub my hair while I'm giving you I ain't got time for none of that.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna get in trouble. Because I'm gonna just flirt on a strength. I'm not gonna do anything. But just on the strength, I'm gonna just say something slick to you, just to see how far I can push this conversation.
Yeah,
I say some shit like, "All right, girl, you gonna wake up with a dick on your forehead? You keep playing with me," just to see what she says. She be like, "Oh, I'm taking it back," just to see what she gonna say.
Now I'm answering my mouth like, "What? Hold
yeah. You touch me. You touch me. So once you touch me in that sexual way, you open the door for me to talk like this to you,
bro. We can't talk to him seriously. We can't, bro. Like,
that lady looking like what?
Yeah, I figured that. I don't know why you.
It's jokes. You know, it's all. I'm podding right now. I'm podding.
Yeah, we're having a good time.
Info guy, what you got for us? Roll that footage.
Info guy tripping. Take your thing off the screen, bro. Like, if you ain't gonna face up there, you might as well take your little.
I'm saying because I want to hear why she got denied for this apartment.
Because it'll be bigger. It's little on the TV. I can't see shit.
Bro, you're just blind. You don't even have a TV. What are you talking about?
I mean, well, you know what I mean, bro.
I mean, so Z can see his. You should maybe get.
Bro, I'm crossing.
I just got denied for an apartment. I have to move out of my beautiful, big ass 2-bedroom apartment with a foyer and a separate kitchen and windows in every room. We're not going to talk about it. Just got denied for an apartment because with me and my friend who are going to be moving in together, her credit score is not high enough for us to qualify together, but my income is not high enough for me to qualify on my own. Although I have a 740 credit score, I have savings, and I make 30 times the rent. But because I don't make 40 times the rent on my own, although we make more than 40 times the rent together,
wow,
we don't qualify. We don't deserve to have a home according to New York City real estate. And I'm just like, I don't understand, because it's like, so credit is powerful enough to make you a poor applicant when it's not good, but it's not powerful enough to make you a good applicant when it's good?
No, I'm saying I'm trying to do the math for it. 30 times the rent, let's just say. But if she was trying to rent the low, because she said she can't find an apartment. So if she was trying to rent the lowest priced, raggedy shit out there, hell no. It's still like 3,500. So if she make like 30 times that, maybe she was saying a year. That's possible. But I was trying to do the math too, like, God damn, you make 30 times that a month? It's like, oh, say a year.
Maybe she was exaggerating.
New York just they're about to raise the rent at 7% in New York.
Right. Nah, and it's already stupid. Like I said, I mean, I guess she was exaggerating the number as far as what she make, but she's not exaggerating what the fuck is going on out there. Like, yeah, it's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas is paying $3,700 for a closet. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, my people live in a basement and they pay $2,700.
Yo, that shit is crazy, bro. So imagine if you somebody that got a fairly decent job in the city, so you're trying to live as close in the city as possible. You can't afford that shit. You got to go live with 9 motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, in a big-ass open loft somewhere.
Ooh, man.
Yeah, so this is the current wage to ratio of in regards to like what they need to have hourly for a 2-bedroom rental home. So basically, this is what they're saying in regards to that.
Okay, so California, I'm gonna just read some of the main ones off. That look like California. Wait, hold on. Okay, hourly wage required to afford a 2-bedroom rental home. California, $42 an hour. Hawaii, these are the top ones. I guess that's Hawaii. That's HI, right?
Yeah, but
Hawaii.
How much they making an hour?
Well, no, this is what's required to, get afford 2-bedroom. So, but you got to figure.
Right, but what do they make? But
no, I'm thinking as a dual income because it's just saying $42 an hour. That's not for one person. So I'm thinking as a dual income in the household, y'all both better be bringing in at least $42 an hour.
Both of y'all?
No, I don't think it's that person. I don't think it's one person. Yeah, I think they're doing it on the family-based environment.
Virginia 27 is about right, and I don't think that's not 2 people.
Oh, hell no. Yeah, you're right.
This is one person.
But it says a 2-bedroom rental. So somebody making $15 an hour can afford a 2-bedroom rental in Virginia. You see what I'm saying? It's possible. It ain't say where. It just said a 2-bedroom rental. Yeah, so if somebody making $15, they can afford it. Yeah, you can make it.
Hell no, you got other bills and shit.
But what I'm saying is most places now are requiring 3-4 times what they're wanting. So $15 an hour ain't gonna prove shit.
All right, so they saying, okay, I was trying to get this list the benefit of the doubt. So I'm gonna go with y'all now. So you mean to fucking tell me in California, one nigga got to be making $42 an hour to? Yo, that's fucking insane, brother.
Bro, they literally had Congress. They went to Congress to speak about it, bro. They got a bill that's coming out.
Stupid, my nigga.
My cousin lives out there. She says high as fuck.
That's madness, yo. Like that don't even a 2 fucking bedroom.
Look at New York.
Yo, but you know they make
I mean, I knew that. I'm just looking at how
this nigga security is wild, yo. Yo, but they make a lot more an hour up there.
Yeah. So it's like we saying that sound crazy, but up there, like, look, you seen, but look, they just gave UPS fucking $41 an hour if you full time. You know what I'm saying? So
in New York.
Yeah, that ones that was part of the union, yeah. So
damn.
Yeah, because that union, that's why. Because
union. But you see what they did, right? Shout out to them. They pressed them, you know what I'm saying? And they was like, yo, nigga, they organized the whole strike, and then them niggas mysteriously found $30 billion more and was like, oh, here y'all go.
Hey,
do what you want with
this. Employees doing the same shit up.
They better start, yo. They better start.
I think everybody who's working, whether you
workers,
corporate, everything should have some type of protection like that. Because here's the thing. These companies do not care, bro. And they are, unless you press them or if affects their bottom line, they ain't gonna do nothing about it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, how you gonna unionize artificial intelligence? Once they really get this shit to where they need to get it to, a lot of this shit that's unionized, like, I hate to say it, they got the automated trucks that's driving.
It's something to not get that shit. Don't buy it.
No, I'm talking about somebody like UPS. If you put automated trucks out there driving, you got fucking robots in the warehouse pulling the packages, putting it on the assembly line. We don't even need humans no more, so fuck this union. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
They need humans to use that shit. Humans.
Yeah, the ones that's gonna fix it. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but that still ain't billions. That ain't $1 billion. They
right.
What I'm saying is, bro, if people stop using UPS, it doesn't matter what automated shit they use.
I mean, but I'm just saying that's just them. You know, if they gonna get it, everybody gonna have it. You think of like somebody like an Amazon. You don't think they gonna get that shit too? They definitely gonna. They already got trucks out there now. Google, they got the automated joint. Right. I mean, I'm with you now. We gotta rebel against that shit, but that's what I'm saying. I think that's the direction they headed to. That's why they quickly putting this shit out. Like, we don't need y'all. Look what we doing. Like in my industry, for instance, you know what I mean? Like they got a machine now that, you know, when they recap and they build these tires, all you got to do is it reads the barcode. So you punch the shit in and boom, what it took 6 or 7 people to do, this one machine is doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like Michelin made it. So they about to put the shit on their assembly line. Just imagine how many fucking jobs they just eliminated doing that. You know what I'm saying? And all these Michelin plants that's making these tires. You know what I mean? So it's shit like that, you know, we got to be mindful of. Like, you know, they coming for us. You know what I'm saying? Like, to the point where once we useless, fuck they gonna do with us but get us out of here. You know what I mean? Terminator shit. For real. Selling.
Scary.
Yeah. I hate to get dark, but sometimes that's where my brain be going. I be looking like, yo, like you hear shit like that, I be like, God damn, what are them people gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Like when they really put that shit in mass production in all the Michelin plants and they go to them people, like, I don't know if y'all seen, it was a video, probably came out like a month ago, where he went to this dude, he been working to this company for 30 years and told that nigga he don't got a pension. Yo, the nigga went ape shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he was like, yo, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like they was like, yo, he went crazy. Like, how the fuck I gave y'all 30 years of my life and you took my shit, this, that, and the third. So, but that shit is about to be across the board. You know what I'm saying? Like there's been videos of them laying off. They niggas at Amazon pulling up for first shift and they like, nah, y'all, we about to shut this warehouse down. Y'all got to find work somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, yeah, I don't know. I hate to be dark. Let's talk something. Let's get funny again.
A plan.
Yeah, let's be funny.
Niggas better have a backup plan.
You better.
Starting these personal businesses and shit.
Mm-hmm. Gas would be $4 by Christmas.
Well, swinging back around to football, Dalvin Cook just signed a 1
with the Patriots,
with the Jets.
Yeah, that's
telling you, the Jets building a mean roster over there. It got to pay off though. You spending all that money, you better do something with it.
Ezekiel Elliott went to the Jets.
You still got to deal with Buffalo in that same division, and Miami for that matter. Miami gonna be decent too. Yeah.
New England ain't sleeper either though, bro. Like,
I definitely wasn't gonna mention New England. Who? Matt Jones? That nigga's Basuda, bro.
Belichick.
He got Ezekiel. He got Ezekiel.
Oh yeah, they got Ezekiel Elliott. They got and they got Juju.
Yo, their defense is cold though, bro.
And they got Juju.
Yeah, I give it. Yeah, they still got that decent defense. Yeah, but they ain't fucking with none of them. They can't put no points up. It's an offensive league now. They can't put no points up.
I mean, Ezekiel and Juju Smith-Schuster, bro. I mean, I think that's an upgrade, but I don't know. You're right.
Yeah, because I can't believe based off of last. I tell you what, pick Zeke as your starting running back.
Hell no.
For your
yeah, he'll be on the bench.
Shit.
He gonna get scoring touchdowns.
Right.
He gonna be on the bench anyway.
Yeah, he gonna be. He's definitely going.
Yeah. What else we had on the page, info guy? I know we had the I put up what the joint would. I'm trying to think of what it was about. Shorty said something about, but I think we already pretty much touched on it. But she was what she was saying was women are scared of men that know their worth. That's what she was saying. So I was like, that's pretty interesting because.
Hey, I put a post up about that.
Okay, so
emotional intelligence. Average woman these days do not they malfunction when they, when they're approached by or they, pursue or whatever the case may be, an emotionally intelligent man because they're so used to dealing with men who just are just men, you know what I'm saying? They on that left side of their brain. They're really not tapping into anything really on a feminine side, I guess you could say. But
Right.
Why I gotta be feminine?
Cause that's the right hemisphere of the brain, bro. That's explained by science. So I don't.
Why can't your left side of your brain just be different from somebody else's?
Well, science. I don't know. Ask science.
Hey, pause. Like you got to say pause. Then if
ask science, I don't know, bro. Get in the lab and figure out why. I don't know.
Shit.
Science says that men are males and females are females. Is that correct?
I mean, what does that mean, bro?
Bro, I'm just saying science, if science states that there are males, females, and hermaphrodites, correct?
And even a hermaphrodite is going to choose which one they are. They not
right.
Yeah.
So yeah, but that's because they have both. I'm just saying. Right. I'm saying in the world we live in right now, science ain't, nothing. We don't know what's going on right now. Like we got aliens and shit. Like, bro, like right now.
There's 72 genders.
Basically what you're saying is you only believe Jimmy's world, and that's all you're gonna state.
I don't believe nothing. I just feel everybody has their own choice to believe what
they all right. I'm just saying science, whether you believe it or not, said that. That's all I'm saying.
But you know what though?
That there's only male, female, and hermaphrodite. Is that so accurate?
I think we're kind of getting confused.
Bro,
I'm agreeing with you. I said those are the only three things you can possibly be. Yes. My answer is yes. Yes.
I'm asking info guy. He won't answer the question.
I guess. I mean, I don't know where you're going with that.
Bro, all I'm saying, like what I just told you, I said in the world we live in today, nothing is what nothing really seems, bro, because even if we want to go on what science say, we're not even allowed to really say that to be true now because what society has going on.
Right.
Saying like the world we live in now, bro. Like,
I mean, yeah, but that's society. that they can argue about science all the time, but if it's
bro, you can't. So go ahead and say this.
I mean, I know where you're going with it. I got you. I totally do. I don't want to go to that conversation, bro. Like, let's not go there. That's why I was trying to get away from hermaphrodite. Like, where are you bringing this up?
Bro, because I had to bring up all the facts according to you. Because you'll attack me if I don't have.
But you already know in my brain where I'm at with that, so we can.
Bro, I don't know shit because sometimes you be. I don't know.
Listen to what I'm telling you. Listen to what I'm telling you. The reason why you feel that way is because you feel a certain way about how males are viewed. Because you always second guess or question because based off of what I say in regards to different things. The reason why I said that is because most women in science are known to use their right hemisphere of their brain more, as opposed to males because males are traditionally hunters, gatherers, etc. Okay, so what are you talking about? You started bringing up hermaphrodites, and
bro, I'm just saying because you said science. I'm just saying that even science, bro. I'm just saying the world we live in today, bro. I don't know, bro.
But do you believe in male and female?
Bro, have you met my wife?
All right, then. That's what I'm saying. So, I mean, that's all that matters.
I know that, bro. But I can't tell nobody. But
we're not, though.
I'm forced, though, info guy, to not even say how I can't speak on the subject, really. I can't Like if
Okay, so let me ask you this then. Something you can speak on without getting in trouble by nobody, maybe except Peter. There's a dude in I was about to say in Japanese. There's a dude in Japan that spent $30,000 to look like a dog, and he walks around and acts like a dog, and he has now claimed that he's a dog. So, if you can't speak on the conversation y'all was just having, and he says this, are you allowed to be like, get the fuck out of here? You're not a dog. You see what I'm saying? So, but right,
Yeah.
but if you did do that, you are personally attacking this man. Like if you went by this nigga, like, man, get the fuck out of here. You ain't no dog, you stupid motherfucker. He can, yeah, you see what I'm saying? And now you going to jail because this man identifies as a dog. So again, like, I like you said, we're having a my 2 cents is.
I get what you're saying, Jimmy, but you're not, bro. Like you shouldn't be attacked based off of. I just think that it's how you say it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? You could get your rocks off without just totally being totally disrespectful.
Nah, but I'm not even trying to be disrespectful. I'm just saying I can't even really disagree with anything. Like, because I don't have the thing is I don't have a problem, but what's my kids have to see and things like that, I have a problem with that. Like I have a problem how people are canceled for certain things. Like that's what I have a problem with. You know what I mean? I don't have a problem with the person. I have a problem with how it's.
You know, that's why I never had like an official problem with. Remember the chick? What's her name? Rachel Dolezal. When she was acting like she was black, but she was in the culture. She was, you know what I mean, doing little shit. Like I never had an issue with that. Only for the simple fact that I was like, how in the fuck can you look me in the eye and say, oh, that ain't no black woman, but then turn around and say, that motherfucker over there with a beard is a woman. Yeah. You see what is a black woman. You see what I'm saying? So I was like, what the fuck is the difference to me? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're going to allow that to rock out, at least she's giving back to the culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it. Let her do what she do. But whatever.
She fooled them niggas after a while.
Right. But now look where we at with it now. Now you got these motherfuckers coming out and saying, y'all don't want womanhood.
Some of these niggas out here too.
And now exactly. But now you got them coming out saying they turned on them now. They got in good with them. Oh yeah, girl, da-da-da-da. Now they turned on them. Oh, you ain't no woman just because you have a period. Oh, you ain't no woman just because you can give birth. You see, ladies, how they fucking played y'all? They got cool with y'all. This, that, and the third made y'all jump in their movement. And now look at them. They shitting on y'all saying y'all ain't a real fucking woman. Get the fuck out of here, man. They played the shit out of y'all, man. Word up. Go think about that as a fucking woman. You out there supporting and cheering that shit on. This nigga telling you ain't no woman just because you have a period. Nigga ain't never had a cramp in his fucking life. But he looking you in the eye and telling you as a black woman, you ain't a real woman just because you have a period. Get the fuck out of here, man. This fucking world is upside down and going in flames fast, my nigga. Shit is stupid. That should be pissing me off. Like, I just got angry. Angry Smurf is in the building. I just got angry that fucking quick because they don't say shit. They just let this shit happen, man. And now we sound ignorant as men. Like, yo, wait, what the fuck? Hell no. They was defending the shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Shit pissed me the fuck off, yo. That shit pissed me the fuck off. And here we are now.
They just got to be mad at something, or they just want to jump on the bandwagon or
something. Yeah, man. They just wanted to go against us so bad as men, they ain't even realize they was being fucking played. now look at you.
Yo, there was I can't remember the movie. He's like, the working man is a sucker. So what it is now is the black man is a sucker. Right now. Everybody above us, yo. Kids.
Yeah, man.
Kids.
Right.
It don't even matter. They boss. Like we just, man, we protectors and penis, bro. Like,
Yeah.
we ain't, black man ain't shit, bro. And it's sad.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of posts I look at, black man ain't shit.
Mm-hmm.
So we
For
ain't.
real. That's a fact. Like I'm saying, as I'm sitting there thinking about it, yeah, like definitely. That's why you see all these posts coming out with some of these, not
Yeah, I
commend
don't
them.
think that, but see, that shit is like them fucking like 5%, 10% chicken heads that be saying that shit all the time. Like I just don't. I feel like people aren't really living really outside of whatever they dealing with at the time. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these people got emotional damage and mentally, need counseling and shit. And so they project all this negative bullshit, and that's what we see all the time. But in all actuality, there is black men who are asserting themselves, learning and to be more emotionally intelligent and shit like that, like the girl said, you know what I'm saying, in that video, which I had it up, but
Nobody cares about them. Nobody gives a fuck about them. They don't. Those guys. Those guys don't sell. Those guys don't get likes on Facebook. They'll get local likes. Ain't nobody give a fuck about them nice
yeah,
niggas.
because it's like it's like, okay, women can have a set of standards, but then men can't have a set of standards and be emotion, like that's what standards are. When you're emotionally intelligent, you're like, all right, I'm identifying what I want, and I'm not about to go through pillage all this bullshit. Like, I'm gonna stay away from the garbage. I don't really need all these women. Like, I know I can get those.
Is that now? Let me add. Is that kind of like going back to what the point, like we were saying earlier, like as a man knowing your worth, like those run like kind of neck and neck almost, like, and they
Definitely,
they don't like that a man knows it, because you're right. Like women, I ain't gonna say they not. It's not. I don't want to say they're intimidated by it, but they don't really appreciate that shit. That
They don't
who you
approach
are as
those
a man.
guys. They
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
approach those guys.
So what if
yeah, man.
You know why? Because they're not ready for them.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? But
Yeah.
now here's the kicker. Now you got niggas who just do whatever. Like, they're willing, first girl, big booty girl they see, they gonna buy them a bag or something, or do
Right,
some crazy ass shit. Regular
right.
nigga with money can buy whatever, is going to make this fictitious belief that because they're doing that they're a good provider.
Mm-hmm.
Not knowing that knowing this man got like 5 loans out and damn near about to go bankrupt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And he leasing this Bentley and all this other shit. Like, there's different things, like, because it's hard to maintain wealth,
yeah.
right? Not a lot
Especially
of
depending on what you're doing. Yeah,
Yeah, so a
exactly.
lot of these niggas is out here capping and stunt,
Right.
right? So when you don't have a foundation and you just going off buying
Ooh.
some first girl you see something to try to get her off, to make her give you the illusion that you are this and that,
Mm-hmm.
it's not helping the fact either of why those emotionally intelligent men, the ones that do have standards, who know their worth, is
Yeah.
not.
I feel like both parties stand low. If that's what the woman requires, you know what I'm saying, for her time and attention. To me, that shit is just crazy, bro. Like, they just roaming around looking for bags and a place to stay, bro. Like,
Right.
that shit is insane, bro.
I'm
Um,
saying, but if somebody came to you and said, "Yo, here is, I don't know, whatever you delve in, and I'm just gonna give it to you because you don't gotta do shit. I'm just gonna give it to you."
So you're saying a woman?
I mean, I guess a woman, yeah.
No, ain't no guess. It would have to be a woman.
I mean,
Because they're not gonna want it for free. I can't go to my wife like, babe, like, you know, a a dude want to give me some money. I'm not fucking with that.
All right, let me see this because I seen this crazy video,
Yo,
right?
you stupid, of course it's a woman, bro.
It's decent.
Oh yeah, no, he was making a point. Info guy, he was making a point. My bad. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was just saying, like, you know, somebody gave you something for free, you have to do nothing for it. I mean, you gonna take it?
Nah, because I always believe that they gonna want something back later, bro. Like that's the ultimate setup. It just depends. I don't know, bro. Nah, it ain't like that, info guy. Like he met her on Instagram, and he met on. It's different, bro. Like he flew her out.
I'm saying, what if the girl flew you out? She flew you out. She got a private jet and she flew you out.
So you
tried the best.
I know what I'm giving up. I already, because I've been on the other end of that spectrum before, so I already know what that means. She want me to come through. She gonna fly me out. She want me to do my job, and she gonna fly me back home, bro. But, bro, yeah. Yes, I would do that to info guy.
Okay.
So it's okay for them to go on Instagram and fuck for person?
I don't think it's okay for anybody. I mean, I'm not about to say what anybody can or can't do. They can do whatever the fuck they want.
Okay.
I'm saying is, if you are going towards that and then not understanding like this, like you get downplaying this emotionally unintelligent dude because some nigga found you on Instagram.
Yeah.
Ready to give you a Birkin bag because you posted that, you know, that pic by the in Cancun or something in your thong bikini and shit. So you want
to follow him. Yeah.
Yeah. So you can't complain, you know.
Yeah. Nah, yeah, you're right. Yeah, sure, yeah.
No argument.
Like,
no argument. You got it. It's about that time, ain't it? Fucking dark.
Is it? Yeah, it's 8:43. Yeah, we've been on the hour and 20 minutes. Oh yeah, we started early. That's right. We started early.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot.
Early.
Yeah. Nah, that was a dope conversation, man. Like
it was.
Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all. Everybody rocking with us as usual. Thank y'all for commenting.
Yeah. I wish we could have read them all, because there were some good ones, I know.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back through and read them in the joint later. I'm high. I took a couple shots of info guy. I drunk the rest of that nasty ass. What was that shit? Honey Jack. That's what people had over here.
Yo, but I drank.
Yeah.
It's a Dragon's Milk here, still waiting on somebody, whoever wants to.
Oh, I'm claiming that.
Okay.
I'm not claiming that. I'm good
I'm
on that.
definitely claiming that.
That shit put me on a different level.
There's two Dragon's Milks left. So being that you drink a Z, I'll drink the other one for the potty Thursday.
That shit is like drinking fucking a 40 of malt liquor.
I'll take a regular beer.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
He said a regular beer.
Yeah, because that's it. Ain't no beer.
What they call it? Was it Blue Bunny? Now what that shit called? That blue shit.
Blue Ribbon.
That one joint that we had. That was I think I only saw that in one store, and that was over there by Jimmy's old spot.
Golden Monkey?
No, not Golden Monkey. They everywhere.
Oh yeah.
It was that one that at first they only sold like 4 in a pack. Remember?
That was milk, right?
It was like,
I thought that was Dragon's Milk. Nah, because Dragon's Milk had 6.
No,
I know I'd only have 4.
Yeah. At first it was like 4. That shit was not horrible, bro. You even said it was good. It was just expensive as fuck.
Yeah, but it was strong. And
it put us on our ass. Yeah, that shit
was good as shit. Hell yeah.
Good.
Yeah, tastes strong. We need to find that one. I can't remember the name, yo. What the fuck was that?
I don't remember, but that shit was crazy.
That shit was like, yeah, I thought it was like Golden Monkey or some shit like that.
Another one. There was a
Nah, it was a different one, bro.
Like this because it was dark bottle.
Oh yeah.
But
you know,
yeah,
Kroger might have that shit.
It was only 4. We was we were done that night too.
Yeah.
Off of one beer, yo.
Off of one beer.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck was in that shit. I think they put liquor inside that shit too, because that I was fucking twisted.
Nobody even drank the other beer. Normally we could bust 2 down. We was loopy and laughing.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell is in this shit? Like,
yeah.
I mean, we were drinking liquor too, because you know what I mean. But it was just whatever that beer was in that beer. That shit took that shit to another level, my nigga. Like,
yeah, I gotta have another one. I gotta try. I'm gonna go look at it. Move security. But yeah.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna have to go eat. I'm fucking starving.
Me too. So Monday, man. Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah, we see y'all Thursday, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in.
Thank y'all for coming out.
God bless.
And good night. We appreciate y'all as usual. Info guy, take us out.
All right.
Spitting sick with no remedy. All my thoughts come from loud and some Hennessy. God told me show mercy to my enemy. What the devil saying make is that's a memory. I'm blacking out and yesterday is just a blur to me. And the only way to stop me is to murder me. I spit it hot, I burn the track to the 3rd degree. A surgeon to the beat, I give it open heart surgery. I give it life, I keep it real. I'm spitting life, my wrongs, my rights, my kids and wife. Life's a gamble, I'm pitching dice. Bob Barker grind, looking for the right price. Stuck in the trap for the cheese like mice. Lance on.
Yo, your ass is fucking crazy, bro. I wasn't even talking about Transformers. Why do you gotta, yo?